Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, March 15, 2023. This can be a good time to deal with problem areas that have prevented you from moving on and expressing yourself authentically. There are benefits to connecting with others. Circumstances this week remind you to balance your spiritual and material pursuits. You might establish or boost a friendship through your special interests, beliefs, or studies. You can feel stronger as you learn valuable skills. The moon moves into your solar house for over 2 days, and handling some loose ends can be most satisfying. It's a good day for increased confidence in your resources, work, or routines. Prepare to welcome in better cosmic energy going forth. A brisker pace to life has finally arrived for you. This is because you've been ensnared in the roller coaster of Mars retrograde since September of 2022. However, mighty Mars, our red planet of sex and passion, will soon smile over to you and wink as he announces he will soon be back to peak speed. This means that all decisions and discussions in your personal or romantic life can proceed once again now that he is finishing up post-shadow. If you've had any turbulent confusion where things fell through the cracks, the clouds are parting, and sunnier skies are here to revel in. What do you need in your work and life? Have some fun at work when the moon enters positive Sagittarius today. The fiery energy of the moon will help you feel more impassioned about the work you have to do. You might be more cheerful than usual as you go about your work routine and obligations. However, you may feel a little unsure about where your daily activities are leading in your professional journey since the moon will square Saturn and Pisces. Try not to focus on the future by being present. While the moon's return to your financial sector later in the week will be a chance to check in after Saturn left last week and ahead of Pluto's return next week, for now it is empty and with it a chance to take a break from overthinking things. While there is no planetary activity on the income side of the financial fence either in her final days in your career sector, Venus, the planet of money, is working to exploit the positive conditions on the job and career fronts today. Avoiding getting stuck in negative behavior patterns requires the following: suspending judgment, clarifying what works best for you, and doing what you can to make the day end on a positive note. If you remain open and loving toward yourself when you've made a poor choice, you will have the opportunity to learn what got you there. This is a good time to develop good diet and exercise habits. If you typically decide on your outfit a day in advance, or if you are good at planning the weekend's fun, try using the same type of planning toward the next day's diet and exercise. Organizing your priorities and tackling some time management will come easily for you today. After all, it's your own orderly, systematic essence that's in the air, so how could you go wrong? Whatever work needs to be done, waste no time in getting started. You will find that you'll be running circles around your colleagues, and things will get finished quickly and easily. You may even find that you have enough time and energy left to give someone a hand with their load. The new working week is getting off to a good start with the moon not only making its monthly visit to your work sector in time to ensure you have your finger on the pulse and ear to the ground, but a friendly aspect to Jupiter in your career sector is making this a stunning day on both fronts. This is the moon's only visit while Venus is in your career sector, and 3 days before leaving, she is already working to expose your options across the income, work, and career fronts. Yet Saturn, in his first full week in an adventurous part of your chart, and the Sun his last, are guarding against life becoming all work and no play. The moon's departure from your romantic sector yesterday leaves in its wake a new sense of confidence that is only partly due to its friendly aspect to the Sun in an adventurous part of your chart before leaving. This has brought the spirit of romance and adventure together, but in a way that your heart is intuitively sensing was not just a one-off. Our eyes in the sky. As individuals, we often find ourselves juggling several roles and responsibilities, each with its unique set of demands and expectations. The cumulative effect of these demands can be overwhelming, making it seem like we're being forced into different roles in our lives. These responsibilities can sometimes feel daunting, leaving us feeling helpless and unsure of what to do next. However, in the midst of all these challenges lies an opportunity to rise above the chaos and take charge of our lives. The intense astrological aspects that we're currently experiencing call for us to put our foot down and assert our authority over our circumstances. The moon's powerful influences help to strengthen us, providing us with the strength and courage we need to tackle the challenges that come our way. During this phase of contemplation that lasts throughout the day, we have plenty of time to reflect and evaluate our lives. It's an ideal time to cut through difficult issues and accept ourselves, flaws and all. This period of introspection and self-reflection allows us to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, helping us to navigate our lives with greater confidence and purpose. So, even though the challenges we face may seem insurmountable at times, it's essential to remember that we have the power within us to overcome them. With the moon's energy bolstering our resolve, we can rise to the occasion and emerge stronger, more confident, and more self-aware than ever before. As the clock strikes midnight, the moon begins its journey through the adventurous sign of Sagittarius, finally breaking free from its void-of-course phase that had started late the previous night. For the next couple of days, our focus shifts towards personal liberation and freedom, as we seek to expand our horizons and broaden our perspectives. During this time, our worldview undergoes a significant transformation, encouraging us to explore new ways of experiencing the mundane aspects of life. Our beliefs are no longer set in stone but instead evolve in response to new discoveries and interactions with diverse people. As our perspective shifts, we become more open to novelty, and our rigid dogmas give way to the possibility of new and exciting experiences. However, it's essential to note that the optimistic energy of the Sagittarius moon can sometimes lead us down a path of recklessness. We may feel invincible and believe that success is inevitable, prompting us to rush headlong into a quest without adequate preparation or caution. In such cases, our overconfidence can lead to disastrous consequences. Therefore, it's crucial to strike a balance between our optimism and our quest for truth and meaning. We need to approach our search for personal freedom and greater understanding with a healthy dose of caution and introspection. We should not abandon our quest for greater knowledge and experiences, but rather check our enthusiasm and evaluate our options carefully. In conclusion, the Sagittarius moon offers us an opportunity to explore new horizons and discover exciting possibilities. However, we must be mindful of the potential pitfalls that come with this transit and strive to strike a balance between our optimism and our rationality. By doing so, we can navigate this transformative phase with greater confidence and emerge wiser and more enlightened. Shortly following this, the moon squares off with Saturn in Pisces, thwarting our idealistic perspective. We immediately run up against some form of limitation or restriction that instills us with self-doubt. A dream is dashed, but it may be for the best. Disappointment, in this instance, can save us from our bubble bursting after we've invested much more of our time and energy. It's okay to nurse distraught feelings. In fact, it's recommended. Seeing this situation for what it is will help you to move on faster than you would if you ignored the lesson.